on this Niger Watch. Thank you, my people. God bless you all. Oga Victory, please talk to us, sir. Good evening to you. It's good to have you on the show.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. Good evening to you, and good evening, Mom Diaspora.
Thank you, sir.
Um, yeah, and then Nigeria was Nigeria just keeps giving every day. You said something. I think a lot of people don't realize this, Mr. Evans. You said something that you don't have time because you normally go to work with your laptop. You normally go to work with your laptop. So
Exactly.
what that tells you is that you say a lot of these people that are doing their own stuff, these VDM, chivalry, and all that, don't be surprised that some of them are on payroll from people within Nigeria and external forces.
It could be,
Their
it
aim,
could, yeah.
yeah, their aim is just to make sure that the country just stays destabilized, no progress, nothing's going to happen. Don't be surprised. Because you wonder that why would people not come together? You're fighting an enemy that's about to decimate you. People are running head skater, people are being kidnapped, people are being quiet. Yet individual people are leading their own protests. And I won't blame them. Some of them they do it because they want to get view on YouTube. That's how they make their money. You know? Again, this is the difference between you and other people. You have your normal work, your hustle, you go and do your stuff. You don't have time for this thing. You're just doing that of passion for the betterment of Nigeria. And that's a clear distinction between yourself and other people. And this leads me to Kenneth Okonkwo issue that is running his mad, somebody that is about to run mad. If Kenneth Okonkwo was somebody that has sense, all he has to tell Peter Obi, you bring stuff into this country. Just give me some of those stuff. Let me sell myself. Let me go and create another branch somewhere. I will start selling what you're bringing in this country. Just give me stock. You don't need to ask anybody to buy a house or give you money. Go and make money yourself. And I'm telling you by now, Kenneth Okonkwo would have been swimming in so much money that he will not believe his luck. He will not have to go to Article for Article to be paying him money and he'll be running like an errand boy. He will have his own money. He can decide what he wants to do himself. But as usual, people want the easier option in anything in life, especially Nigerians. I don't know what is wrong with Nigerians, but a lot of us will like the easy option. And sometimes when I look at Peter Obi, sometimes I wonder, I hope Peter Obi is not wasting our time. And that's what I said this thing earlier on this platform, that by now, PO should have seasoned analysts that are sitting down saying, like, this process, how do we make this process work? You're going into a partnership with Dixon and Kwankwaso and all that. What I would have expected Peter Obi to do is that, okay, Dixon, which of your people do you want to take certain position? Take your quota, give me my quota, give Kwankwaso his quota. Because Nigeria is not a normal country. It's not about saying that, oh, Peter Obi does not play that kind of politics, but you're seeing it for yourself. It's clearly obvious. You're not playing it, but people will run into the party, ride on your back to get to position and turn and defect to other party, like what Labour people, those guys in Labour did. So whether you like it, whether Peter Obi likes it or not, that is how Nigeria is set up. It's not a normal country, for God's sake. So people will ride. Nigerians are very good at this thing. If they see an opportunity, they will chance you. They will take it any day, any time. So we cannot say that, oh, I don't play that kind of politics. I'm not going to nominate anybody. Everybody should go and fight on their own. Clearly, you're seeing that it's not working. Okay, Dixon, give me your quota. Kwankwaso, give me your quota. This is the people that I want. The other people that is left, set a clear criteria. For example, I said this before here, that you that is coming to, you want to get NDC ticket, show us your business record in the last 10 years if you're a businessman. How much tax do you pay? If you're working, how much did you earn in the last 10 years? How much do you have in your savings? Criteria number 2. Tell us how much have you given to charity in the last 10 years? I'm talking about money that you give to your family member, money that you give to other people for betterment of other people. Set a clear criteria. If not, what you're saying in NDC, that's what will be happening, telling us that you cannot announce the name of people that won primary. For God's sake, what are you talking about, Dixon? For the fact that we're supporting Obi, we're not stupid. The Dixon that is running is smart. When you were a governor, how many schools did you build? How many healthcare centers did you build in Bayelsa State? How many roads did you construct? Let's look at his record. For the fact we're following Obi, we're not stupid. Our head, my head is intact. And when I look at what Aisha Yusuf did, I don't agree with that. If I was Aisha Yusuf, I would go to Peter Obi and say, listen, Peter Obi, what these guys did in the program, I'm not happy. I'm not a fool. I will keep quiet because I know when you get in there, this is what I want for you for a better Nigeria. Because Nigeria does not have independence candidacy. So you must go through a party, whether you like it or not. That's why Dixon is raising his shoulder. On a normal day, if not for this criminal system that we have in Nigeria, if Obi should register his own party, he was allowed to do that. When you have full control of the structure. Do you think Dixon can be talking to Obi? Going to Arise to be doing interview and talking rubbish there? He can't. It's what we call syphilis because of the Nigerian criminal system, the way it's set up at the moment, where you cannot go through an independency process without being in a political party. So now Peter Obi is caged. And Dixon himself knows this very well. He knows that Obi doesn't have anywhere to go to. So on the one hand, you might even say that Obi should be time for us that he got a ticket. Because everybody knew what was going to happen in AGC. Atiku was going to win it. But the fact that Obi got a ticket, Obi should kind of put a process in place and let people rein in. Because we cannot be fighting ourselves and we say we want to remove Tinubu. How are you going to remove Tinubu when we are fighting ourselves? We are divided. You know, this one is talking left, this one is talking right. So again, that's why I always remember what my late dad would say. Anything that you're doing, putting that in a writing. Clear set of objectives. This is what we're doing. Is in writing. Everybody's in agreement of it. This is what we're doing. No, there's no gray areas. It's clear, and you will be able to see that the process will come out in a more transparent process. Because if you like, whether you like it or not, Dixon is part of the old block. That's what they are used to. Do you know what somebody interviewed Professor Udenta in that other station? He said people will go to Dixon and Dixon will leave them and go and sleep. Do you not hear that? That's it. Nigerians. Oh my God. You know what? Even if you use the word satanic, it's an understatement. Some Nigerians are beyond satanic. People will come and see you, will leave them in your house, you go and sleep. When you wake up, anytime you have time for them, you go and talk to them. And that's the typical Nigerian big manism. I'm too big. And that's why you see some of them, all of them are leading individual protests. This one will come and protest tomorrow, this one will come today. All of them are just fooling themselves, wasting their time because they don't have the ability to look at the bigger picture, or deliberately they are being funded internally and externally to make sure that the country remains destabilized. So we as a people will have a big problem in our hand. And I've always said this, as we that are in the diaspora, the only thing that we'll have, one of the most fundamental things that we'll have, is to have our own media channel that will give the likes of Arise and Channel a real competition. If Arise is getting 200,000 views in a day, we should be getting 500,000 views a day. That is when they will take us serious, because we'll be able to amplify the failure of this government. Tinubu is absolutely a failure. It's a disgrace of a person, of a government. No, Mr. Elvis, I've just started. I'll leave you at this anyway. You've rang the bell. Thank you.
Okay, Oga Victory, let me tell you something. You say if Arise is getting whatever amount of views, we should be getting whatever amount of views so that they will know we are serious. Okay, let's go back to the same division that we have. We can't get that kind of views. Do you know why? Because everybody want to have it on their platform. That's why. That's how it is. Yes. Normally, in another country, that works today, they look at someone that have been there for a while, for example, and everybody will back that person up to see how our voice can be heard. But in Nigeria, no, everybody wants to make sure that, yeah, let me do my own, do your own, do my own, do your own. We are divided. Let's be honest. We are divided. I didn't just start my platform today because I just want to do it for the sake of monetary gain or selfish gain. We've been on this journey since 2015, you know, today, that's 11 years now. Yes, and we'll be consecrated to our work. So, Oga Victory, unfortunately, that cannot work. Nigerians are selfish. Everybody is fighting for their selfish interest. So, rescue Nigeria anytime soon. I'm sorry that I might sound negative, but it looks like something that will be a long time. Yes, that's why you see that some people are supporting Peter Obi. Some people are still saying Peter Obi is a tribal bigot. Some people are still saying Peter Obi is doesn't want it. It will be worse than Tinubu. Some people are still saying even upon the excruciating moment we find ourselves. So Nigerians as a whole, we are divided. So yeah.